Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Small Business Series. And today, we get the join body with Agriwealth farm because we want to show una say you no need dirty to farm. That is why we are pinging. And the success story and achievement of this particular farmer is just so mind-blowing. Trust me guys, you're going to learn a lot from this work.
I don't like farmers looking tattered. I want to make the business attractive and bringing in more young people. Farming is not for the hood. I studied banking and finance. I call myself the Jagaban of Purple Republic. But I started my business with 45k. Then for the oil palm, we have 15 acres of oil palm. This is manure tea. This flower is a female flower. We have male and female flower.
Also plants actually eat.
And they have ears, they have hives. I speak to my crop. You don't shout at your crop. Wow. You don't blame them for not producing well. They are living things too.
Hey guys, you're welcome back to the channel. See your girl Danikakosytv. Today we are here in a village in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Today we are here at Agriwealth Integrated Farm, located at Imini Village along Iseyin Expressway here in Oyo State, Nigeria. Okay, so we are here to meet a farmer and he is going to tell us more about this particular farm and himself. I don't know anything about farming, so he is the one that is going to give us the whole gist. So if you are new to the channel, you're highly welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're also welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're here to do that, give this video a thumbs up, share this video and leave a nice comment. Okay, so without talking too much, let us go and meet this wonderful farmer I have been talking to you guys about. So this is the farmer I've been talking to you guys about. So can you tell us your name?
Oh, I am Oluwaseun Solomon, but people call me African Farmer Molevi.
African farmer?
Yes.
Why African farmer?
We are promoting African business.
Okay.
So just to make sure that Africa feed the world.
Wow.
So that's what we do. And we are into sustainable integrated farming.
Okay.
When I say sustainable, I mean all year round. Sustainable, that is both dry season and rainy season. We keep farming. We don't wait for rain to start before we plant. Again, when we say, I talk about integrated farming, we don't just do crop farming. We try to make sure that everything serves each other, no waste. So zero waste, zero hunger, and climate action, then food for all. That's what we are promoting. So working with the SDG goals, and we tried as much as possible to ensure that people eat healthy food. All
right, so what's SDG?
Sustainable Development Goals.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. And you guys, he is so young. Like, come to think of it, why farming? Because, you know, when we talk about farming, a lot of people, most especially the youth of these days, including me, we all used to think that when you say somebody is a farmer, the first thing that comes to somebody's mind is, oh, this person must be old, so why farming? Like,
okay.
Let's try to
farming is not, let me just say, it's not for the old.
Oh,
it's not the old people that are doing farming now.
Yeah.
So like I used to say that people, our fathers did farming, but we are doing agribusiness.
Okay.
So that's why we call it agribusiness.
Okay, wow.
And we are trying to make sure that agribusiness is attractive to young people. I don't like farmers looking tattered or making it. So we want to make the business attractive and you know, bringing in more young people, because young people are known for their strengths. So if the agribusiness sector can have more young people, then we have strengthened the sector. So, and that's why we see many of us doing the business, not because we don't have job or we don't have anything doing. I studied banking and finance. So I don't know, I shouldn't be in the farm. Young people should be encouraged to come into farming because everybody needs to produce food.
Okay.
So we will get to that point whereby you need to have something you'll be doing, even if it's in your garden or your home, produce something. You don't need to soil your hand, you don't need to engage in planting anything. There are many, apart from employing people, there are many part of agribusiness you can do without even coming to the farm. You can even work from home. There's precision farming. I love taking care of crops. You know, from the tender age, they grow, I nurture them to that point. So that's my own passion, and that's why I'm in the business.
So you actually nurtured all this from?
Yes, from planting in the nursery.
Okay, so you have a nursery?
Yes, I have a nursery.
All right.
I have a nursery. That's where we nurture them. We plant them in the nursery tray, and some of our what's it called, inputs we call them grow medias. So we plant them in the tray, and the seed tray, the nursery tray. After growing for some weeks, then we prepare the soil. You can see we have the bed has been prepared, and we have the drip line for water and fertigation. Then we transplant on the field. Then they start growing. Though we have some other things we apply for them to do well and give us the expected yield.
Right. So talking about farming, do you think this is a lucrative business? Of course, like, is farming lucrative?
Farming is actually lucrative,
Okay.
but let's just say business in general is actually lucrative.
Okay.
But a lucrative person must also run the business, to
wow.
make it lucrative.
Okay.
So if you are into farming business and you're not lucrative, then you will not get the results. And that's why most people are crying. What some people are doing, getting the results. Some are doing the same thing and not getting the results. The difference is just the formula and the mindset, the knowledge, and how they run the business model.
Okay, apart from being a lucrative person, how is the income? Do you think it's actually worth it?
It's worth it. It's worth it if done with precision and excellence. So understanding your agronomic practices, what to do and when to do, what to plant, location, nearness to market. It is one thing to nurture your crop and see them doing well, achieving the yield we want. It's another thing to understand the market. So if you nurture your crop and you have the yield, you have the harvest, a bountiful harvest, and you don't have a good market, you will not make you won't make profits. You will still be part of the set of people that will say, farming is not good, it's not lucrative, I'm not making money from it, because you did not do your marketing research. You don't understand the marketing strategy to apply and where to sell to. So many people, we have B2B business, we have B2C, business to business, business to consumer. So you should know which of the crop you will do for B2B, the one for B2C, and when to sell, season to plant. All these crops have their gluts, they have their peak period. So understand this. Not just because you have water or you are close to water body and you have land and you have the money. If you have the money, you have the land, you don't understand the business or you don't have the knowledge of how to grow these things, you will still not make money. If you go to look up the villages now, you see local farmers doing the same business, but it's all boils down to the crop, the seed they plant. These are hybrid seed. These are hybrid pepper. So they are not local peppers like what local farmers are doing. So your first success starts from the seed you are planting. So many people are not ready to spend the money on the seed to buy expensive seed. Second success starts from the yield you get after planting. So when you get the yield, that's another success you have recorded. So the next phase is your harvest, doing the right thing and getting your the expected numbers of fruits on an acre or on the portion you have planted. Then the final result is your market. So people jump into the market or into the farm when they heard that tomatoes price has gone up. Many people rushed down to cultivate tomatoes. At the end of the day, the price is now coming down and they are regretting it. So you don't do that. You plant based on getting the right information and working on the market price. So connections to market and knowing your market, open feed, local markets, malls and everything. That's just the business part of it. So, but farming is actually lucrative.
You seem to have a lot of knowledge about farming and experience. So when did you start?
Actually I started many years ago and I've spent 7 years now.
Wow.
Or unofficially, but officially, let me just say 4 years as a registered business. Then when I started, I was doing passion. I love farming. Though it started many years when I was in secondary school. My mom gave me 1,000 beds, a poultry of 1,000 beds. So she's also a farmer. So she gave me a poultry of 1,000 beds. I was managing it, and she saw that this guy is really interested in this thing. So even if I went to school to study another thing entirely, but when I saw that this is what God actually want me to do, so I ventured into it and I started doing it as a business. Not just crop. I do livestock. I'm a snail farmer. I'm a fish farmer. I'm a pig farmer. In fact, that was my first business.
Are you still active in those areas, like
fish? Not all, but active in pig farming and snail farming. But they're not here. So they're in other location in Mowe or Mowe Fada.
That's Ogun State, right?
Ogun State.
Wow.
So this is Ibadan. So Ibadan is for crop and fruit and vegetables generally.
So I saw you remove this. Remove this pepper. Why did you remove it? Why did you uproot it?
It has been infected with disease. You can see the leaves are turning yellow.
All right.
Though another reason is not really getting the nutrients as expected, and it has, with this sign now, it has been infected. So instead of us to leave it, we uproot it. so it will not pass the disease
to other plants
on the field and
wow.
become a general problem. So you can, if you compare it with this, you can see the difference between dark green and this is turning yellow. It's a sign of disease and fungi, then lack of nutrients also flowing into the. So the roots are also weak. So it's a sign that it is actually sick. So that's one of those things we do. One of the practice we do on the field. So this place now we are standing on is an open field. You can grow pepper on an open field and in a greenhouse. So we don't have a greenhouse yet. So very soon we should be having, by next year we should be having greenhouses.
Wow.
So greenhouse farming is farming under a protected area. So there they will not be exposed to disease, direct sunlight. It's one of the advantage of greenhouse farming. Or it will kick against disease or whatever pest and the likes, and you have good harvest or good results from the greenhouse farming. I just mentioned that because if it's in a greenhouse, you can hardly get this. And if you get this, that should be due to nutrients not supplied efficiently to the plants.
So talking about nutrients, are there things that you can do to actually?
Actually, yes. There are many things we can do. It all depends, like I said, it all depends on the model the farmer is practicing. So, you know, like I mentioned, I said we are growing healthy food, not just pouring chemicals on the field for people to eat, and it will eventually affect our health. So we do organic and semi-organic in this place. We have an organic field where it is strictly organic inputs we use for growing from planting till harvest. And we have semi-organics. This one's now they are semi-organic. Our nutrients are organic. But what makes them semi-organic is the pest and disease control. Not the nutrients. The nutrients are purely organic. We cannot say we are practicing a full organic farming here, because we also use some substance to control the pests. As a farmer, you must not relax or be comfortable with whatever you have or you know. Yesterday's knowledge can be obsolete today. You need to keep reading, go for more training and update yourself. And
you've not even told them like what the farm is about, like what do you cultivate?
Yes, we cultivate peppers. Different kind of pepper. Chili pepper, habanero pepper, bell pepper, tomatoes. Then we do cucumbers, dwarf pawpaw, pineapple, onions, and I think that's what we do for now in this place. Though we have an oil palm plantation as well, and we do maize. We do maize and sweet corn. Oh wow! We do maize and sweet corn. Though trying to introduce cabbage, but we need more space. We are trying to acquire more.
Oh my God, you're into a lot already. Like, and as to come your house like this, so can't they live with you, because you will not be buying food, I'm sure. Okay, this is the
habanero pepper feed. Yes. Then. Here we have the tomatoes, newly transplanted tomatoes.
You leave a gap or something?
Yes, the gap is just, that's one of the agronomic practices we do. So to avoid nutrients, you know, the crop fighting for nutrients. So at least then also to avoid disease transferring into the farm. So though it's very rare, but it's good we do that. That's the best thing. They shouldn't be too close to each other. They are 2 weeks old on the field. They are 2 weeks old. These are tomatoes. Oh wow. And this is, you know, we have different varieties of all these crops produced by different companies. So you don't just see tomatoes and say, generally, you know, they are not the same. They have different attributes. I can mention a lot of varieties. We have Padma, we have Platinum, we have Cobra, we have Beefsteak, we have Diva. Many varieties I can just mention. So this one we are standing on is called Cobra. That's the name of the variety. That's the name. Cobra. The field that we just terminated, that's Platinum. Different companies, and they have different attributes. The difference between those varieties is how they can resist disease. The yield, the duration. Some will spend 60 days, some 55. If you want a fast-growing variety, you go for the one that has. They all have their own advantages and disadvantages. This one now is Cobra, and one of the reasons why most of us are doing Cobra is just because of the disease resistance. Though we have Platinum by East West Seed also has a very strong disease resistance, and when I say disease resistant, many farmers are not giving the crop what they want. So this seed company they have produced the seed in a way that even if you suffer them, you don't take care of them, they will still do well.
Grow. Okay.
But the difference there is just that you will not get a good yield.
So how long does it take you to grow and harvest all the things that you cultivate, like tomatoes, pepper, cucumber, and so on?
Okay.
All right.
Like I said, these are short-term crops.
Okay.
They are fruit and vegetables that are just short-term crops.
Okay.
So tomatoes 90 days.
Okay.
Not minding the variety. Though there are some that last more than 90 days. I mean the whole process. The harvesting can extend beyond the 90 days. So for the cucumbers, we have cucumbers is between 45 to 60 days.
Okay.
So though we have some varieties of cucumbers that you can harvest them before day 45. Okay. Some 35, some 38, some 40, some 42. Then it all depends on what you want. Okay. So like the one I have on the field there that is almost gone. We've done 7 harvests there.
So you've already harvested?
Yes, we harvested. So we have done 7 times harvest there, and it's over 60 days. We have more. So it all depends on how you take care of them.
Okay.
So if you take care of them to avoid, you try to ensure that the disease is not entering into the field on time. Okay. Because it is also disease that will terminate the field. So after you have harvested, but try as much as possible to mop up whatever yield you need from it before the disease take over the farm. The moment the disease enters into the farm, you cannot salvage it again.
Is there a way someone can control the disease?
Sure. How? Like I mentioned the other time, that one of the ways you can control it without having issues or without having to disturb yourself is doing greenhouse farming. If you want to control on the open field, then it all depends on the model. If you are doing organic or inorganic farming or whatever, there are chemicals and there are inputs we use. So we have different diseases. So that's where the experience comes into play as a farmer. Okay. You must know when to apply, what quantity to apply, and how to apply. Okay. So we have the irrigation on the farm. You can see this black tape.
All right.
So we call it drip tape. Okay. This is for water supply. Wow. So we have our irrigation, our bowl down there. So, and there's a way we connect the.
Okay, so if you connect this, water can just start coming out.
The moment we start the pumping machine, the pressure brings the water into the lay flat up there, and then it passes it into the drip line. This drip tape, this black one. So, and this one has an emitter. Okay. It has an emitter. It has emitter, not even an. So, can you see this?
Yeah. Okay. Water comes
from here.
Okay.
So this is called emitter.
Okay.
We call it emitter. So it drops. Can you see that this one will be serving this? So you can see we have 2 at the middle here. This 2 is just to ensure moisture. Okay. So that there will be enough water on the bed. Oh, wow. You can see the soil is wet. Oh, wow. So there's moisture content, not completely dry. Okay. It will affect the crop.
Considering the fact that you studied banking and finance, how are you able to gather all this knowledge? Like, did you train?
Exposure.
You paid someone to train?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, wow. That means you can actually train the people watching this video now, because I know that a lot of them will also be interested.
Yes, we do training. We do both online and offline training.
Okay.
Online and offline training. And
all right.
We have different training models. Okay. So it depends on what the person, or we have different packages. So it depends on what the person need. Okay. I also consult for many farms. So that consultancy comes in different aspects. Okay. Like you want to newly set up a farm, or you are having issues. You need our fire brigade.
Okay.
So just rush in and rescue.
Oh, wow.
You need mentorship.
Oh, wow.
You need someone that has gone ahead of you, and someone that is getting results. Yes. I see many people go into the business and they just meet anybody that is doing the business, not checking if that person is making results. Yes, before I got to this point, I've also passed through some dark moments in the business whereby we don't make profits. But like you asked, I went for more knowledge, exposure, training as well, and I also learned
a lot
on the field. In the business. There are many things too that the more you practice, the more you learn, the more you know, the more you teach, the more you learn too.
Yes.
So whatever I'm doing here, I've taught many people. We do farm layout too. So if you have a field and you want to cultivate, we'll come there, we'll map the field, will know how to structure the farm for you.
Okay.
If you want to even do different crops.
Okay.
So even if you are doing the same crop, there's a way we map out the land. There's a way we structure the irrigation. So, because for water flow, sometimes if you don't do it very well, you don't get enough water supply. Anyone coming from you definitely gets discounts.
Oh wow! So if you are watching this video and you want to learn about all these things that he has mentioned and many more, a lot more, just contact him, and when you do, tell him that you are coming from Danikakosi, and he's surely going to give you a discount on that. How much do you think it will cost, to start up and set up? Okay, let's say like 1 acre of land.
Okay.
Something like that.
We have the cost of production for any crop.
Any crop.
So
can you just give us an example?
Let me just use the cucumbers as my example.
All right.
So for the cucumber, let's just say 1 acre of cucumber. You have your land. You've acquired the land.
Okay.
You have your water source. Price is not a fixed price because the cost of buying inputs in the market fluctuates. Okay. Not even fluctuates, it goes up almost every day. I know this is Nigeria.
Yeah.
Whatever goes up, it does not.
Up.
We don't practice gravity in Nigeria. It just goes up and it will not come down. You would need at least a minimum of 1 million naira to set up an acre, of cucumber. But excluding the land, the water source, excluding the farm hands, that is the workers, that's human power. But the major inputs, the seed, the irrigation setup, the fertigation, and every other thing we'll be doing on the land, it will cost you at least 1 million naira. And talking about what, because many people, Nigerians, when they hear about money, they want to know, okay, what if I drop this money and I do this business, what will I get? So of course every business person will talk about what they will get, and that's business for you. The profit margin after, like I said, is just 2 months. That's 45 days to 60 days. Okay. The profit margin, it depends on what you are practicing. How well process. In rainy season, you can have a margin of 500k, 700k after 2 months. After 2 months. Yes. Wow. It depends on. That is
if you invest 1 million naira.
Yes, you can
that's
get.
That's almost like 70% profit.
That's 50 to 70% profit if properly done. On 1 acre, yes, 1 acre, if properly done. That's why I mentioned you need a mentor, you need someone to guide you, even if you have trained. Yes, and that's one thing I do. If you come for my training and you have paid for my training, or I set up your farm for you, I will definitely stay with you, mentor you. I won't charge 1 naira for that. I will ensure that I see you getting that result. Oh, wow. So you can go and let people know that this thing is actually lucrative. But in dry season, you make a lot of profits. Because, and why I can't give you a particular price, I use that 500k, 700k as my, what's it called? Not a fixed price. It all depends on the market value. Okay. So currently we sell a bag 5,000 naira, 5,000, 6,000, that's range. Okay. So, and also it depends on your packaging. Okay. There's a way you package the harvest and you take it to the market. If you don't package well, they will sell at a very poor price. Oh, wow. So if you package it well, you pack them, and there's a way we do that. That's where mentorship comes in. Okay. So again, one of the biggest advantage I give to people that come around me, my mentees, my customers, most people, is markets. Okay. You are talking to a market guru. I have enough contact. I have enough contact. I have enough markets. Wow. So as I'm talking to you, I have orders for pepper, pawpaw, tomatoes and cucumbers and all these fruit and vegetables, and yet I'm not meeting up. Wow. I have a contact. I have someone that is buying 1 ton of pawpaw for me every week. Wow. And I'm not meeting up. So I have many people that I can always link most of my people. Say, okay, you can supply this person and make your profits. Oh. Finally, to make more money from this business, you need to, like I mentioned earlier on, we have B2B, business to business relation. We have business to consumer. So if you are doing business to consumer as an entrepreneur, you make more money. If you are doing business to business, because they will come buying with with this mentality of wholesale price. Yes. So give us wholesale price, farm gate price. Yeah. That's what they want, and you want to reduce the price, and you'll not be making money. It will be affecting your own business. Yes. But if you can go out there and outsource consumers that will buy from you, you have solved their problem of bringing the produce to them. Yeah. So instead of them going to the market or doing that headache of, you can also create a platform whereby you can be selling to your customers as well. Yeah. So most farmers, I do that. I reach out to people in estates, malls, eateries, talk to them. They will buy all these things from you per kg, not per bag or dozen price. All right. If you are selling dozen price and another person selling per kg, the person selling per kg to the consumer is making more money. So that's how to convert your sales into profits. One thing most farmers don't know and that are not doing is knowing when to plant your crop.
Okay.
and how to switch.
All right.
So the season, so you study the market. Oh, this particular season, this one sells better. So switch and prepare. Again, everything. Your profits start from your soil preparation.
All right.
Again, your profits start from the kind of workers you have, the farm ants. They can scatter everything for you. This is what melon.
We eat it so. Is it melon or?
Yes, egusi now.
Onion. Is it egusi?
Yes, this is egusi. This melon.
Ah.
The boys want to eat it, so they left it.
Are you sure? Because it looks like one
It
soup that we used to cook in the village.
This is egusi.
Ubogoro. Yeah, thank you.
I actually have a beehive down there, but we can't go there. I will rub
something
on my body.
Oh,
so
wow.
even if they sting me, I'm used to it.
No.
My body system does not really react to it.
So you actually have a beehive?
Yes,
wow.
down there we have 2 locations. Baba Castle.
Baba Castle, sir. Are they part of your farmers?
Oh, this is the cucumbers. No,
Okay.
she's not part.
Okay.
This is our reservoir.
Okay, for water.
Yes, for water. This is the manure.
This manure?
Yes.
Is this not a breadfruit?
No, it's manure.
It's looking like rotten breadfruit. Okay, manure. What's this one?
It's manure tea.
Manure. Okay.
Manure tea.
Okay.
How
Manure
you
what?
Manure tea.
Tea. Come and show them.
Okay.
Come and show them. He said manure tea. Manure tea. I don't know what he called it. Look at it. Hey, God. I'm going to be a farmer.
Yeah, she talked about it.
Okay. It was not on. I said I'm going to enroll for this your training.
Okay, that would be good.
Ha.
This is manure tea.
Oh, wow.
So this manure tea is in fact, let me just say, is the fastest way to give the crop nutrients, to supply the nutrients. And this is how we supply them through the use of our venturi.
Okay, venturi.
This venturi is called venturi. So
I'm learning.
whenever we want to give them the nutrients, we dip this into
this
tea. Then we switch on the pump here. There's a pump, we put the pump there. Switch on the pump. Then there's a way we control it. It will start sapping.
Okay.
And the nutrients will flow into the lay flats.
Okay.
Into this lay flats. Okay. And it enters into the drip line and supply the field.
Oh, wow.
So, and the tea has been decomposed. So the moment it gets into the soil, it starts working. Starts working.
Wow.
And that's one of the biggest secrets in this business. One of the biggest secrets people don't know. So though I have several ways of applying manure tea.
Oh, wow.
So it's mainly ready.
Wow.
So this is our reservoir.
Okay, this is for water?
Yes, for water. Yes, for water.
Wow.
So it's like this because we are done with the production. When we want to start a new one, we'll clean the pond, the reservoir, then start a new cycle. So these are outgoing. This is the outgoing cucumber feed.
Cucumber field. Wow.
We have mop up enough from it.
Wow, and you still have cucumbers there?
We still have, like, we can still get up to 10 to 15 bags on this place.
10 to 15 bags?
Yes, on this
Like
place.
how many bags have you gotten already from it?
Over 300 now.
300 bags?
Yes.
Of cucumber?
Of cucumber.
Oh my God.
So,
wow.
We've gotten.
I would have asked them to contact you if they need.
Sure.
Like, and these tomatoes and all. Oh my God, and it's very big, you guys.
These are,
come and see cucumbers.
We have bigger ones that have gone for the harvest.
I'll still film it. Okay, you have bigger ones.
We have one that are bigger than a pet Coke bottle.
Wow.
That one you're holding is ripe. So
it fell off?
No. Okay, they didn't take it. So this is how we harvest.
Okay, this is how you harvest?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, you just remove it from the tip and then that's all. See how big this is, you guys, like very big.
Dark
and
green.
This one as well.
And dark green, it's dark green, so they are actually crunchy and...
So do you wash it before you...
Sure, you have to.
Oh my God, oh my God. Wow. So what are the challenges that you face as a farmer here in Nigeria? The ones you face and the one that you're still facing right now?
A lot.
Wow.
Though time will fail me to talk about every of those challenges. But let me just quickly talk about a few of it, and the important ones and the ones farmers need to know about. They need to know and be aware of. Can you see this too?
Wow, look at how big it is. Wow,
so
guys.
We face challenges. Number one, climate issue. We are always having issues with the climatic condition, and you know that is beyond our power. But we can those challenges we can actually we can reduce the effects. We cannot do without some of these things. We can't do without constant rainfall. Now, for example, too much of rain will bring in fungi.
Okay.
And we can't stop that. It's a challenge. So what we need to do is, in that sense, we have to get some input that can prevent, that can treat, that can attack some of the disease as they are coming.
Okay.
So constant supply, rainfall would affect the farm as well. It's a blessing to us because it will wet the soil, but it's also a challenge to farmers. So it will now become a bigger challenge if you don't know how to prevent or how to treat your field from becoming from the fungi becoming, or the disease becoming, a general one. Another major challenge we are facing in this business is the issue of farm ants, workers. Oh God, it's one of the biggest, one of the reasons many farmers are running out of the business. So we have issues of farm ants and trust. You can see the field we are standing on. This is the cucumber field. Now we have you see, these are fruit.
These are just ones that are coming out.
Yeah, coming out. So let me show you something. Look at this now.
Okay.
Now, looking at this, can you see this?
The yellow one?
This is the yellow, this is the flower.
Okay, this flower.
So this flower is a female flower. We have male and female flower. This is a female flower.
Okay.
A female flower produces fruit.
Okay.
Can you see the cucumber?
Oh yeah,
This is the cucumber.
Okay.
So the moment the flower drops,
it
will now begin to increase.
It's
becoming bigger, and if you want it to be fast and the fruit development the formation to be faster, you have to give enough nutrients and water supply.
Okay.
So now the male flowers, I think I have a male flower. I've seen one. Okay, I think
you have a male flower here.
I have a male flower. Oh, these are females too.
Okay, they are females as well.
They are females also. So let me see.
This one.
Hold on.
Is it male?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Flower for you. You try. It does not have.
Yeah.
It doesn't produce fruit.
Okay.
So and that's where cross pollination takes place.
Okay.
So we need pollinator like bees.
Okay.
They will take from the male flower, then sting or pollinate the female flower.
Oh, wow.
That's when the female or the fruit will now start forming.
Okay, from the male flowers.
Like I said, yes, they take from the male and pollinate.
So your bees,
female.
do you release them?
I don't release them. I have the beehive down down this cucumber field. There's a beehive there. So not only for cucumbers, for pepper, for tomatoes, they pollinate. So, and that's one of the I'm already saying it. That's one of those things that you need to have on your farm.
Yeah.
You must have that if you want more flowers to be pollinated.
Okay.
The more the pollination, the more the fruits.
Okay.
The more the fruits, the more the yield.
Oh, wow.
The more the yield, the more the profits.
Wow.
So, and there's a way we attract bees too.
Oh, wow.
That's part of my training. You say, this rainy season, bees are not coming. No, there's a way we attract them. This field is still clean now.
Yeah.
You see the bees pollinating. And that's why we keep them on the farm. So we don't want them to go far. After we have terminated the field, they will go back to their hive. So they are producing honey for us. They are pollinating. So that's our own advantage.
So you sell honey as well?
But the honey is not ready.
Okay. When will it be ready?
Let's say in 2 months' time.
Because I'm interested, and I know that some of my viewers will also be
interested. I have honey that I'm selling currently, but the one on this farm will be harvested in 2 months' time.
I want the raw one, the original.
Of course, there's. I don't sell adulterated. I don't sell adulterated honey. No.
All right.
The ones we harvest it from the listing, we process to remove the particles, ensure it is pure. Then we package it. So my honeys are almost, in fact, in many places. Yeah. So people are buying my honeys, and you eat honey. You take honey with cucumbers is actually very healthy, and some other things it's doing for people.
If you're actually interested in the honey, the cucumbers, tomatoes, pepper, and so on, just contact him. How do they contact you? Talking about it, how do they contact you?
Of course, we have enough water. So this field now is looking yellow and is gone because it's at old age.
How many acres did you use for this?
This field is actually 1.5 acres.
Wow.
And we have 10,000 plant population here.
Wow.
So
cucumbers only?
Yeah, cucumbers from this place
down
to that other side. Well. Then going down here, like this, straight down. That's what's it called? That's palm tree you are seeing over there, not this one, other ones there.
Yeah, the ones
so
down.
It goes down there. So just because we should have done 2 acres, but the tomatoes did not permit us.
All right.
And one more thing, we do shifting cultivation to avoid disease staying on the farm.
Okay.
So we shift cultivation. Like this place you are seeing, cucumbers have been there before.
Oh wow. So next planting season.
Of course, cucumbers cannot be
here.
It will not be
Oh wow.
So
that's very good. That's
one of those things we need to do. Another challenges I want to mention is security.
Wow.
Many people are afraid of coming into the business because of security. Like insecurity everywhere, and insurgency, and this issue of Fulani men fighting farmers, and people say, I beg, I don't want to go into farming. Actually, in this area, in this our location, and some other places, we don't have issues with.
Something like that.
We don't. Though we have herdsmen,
Okay.
but they have people controlling them.
Okay.
And the moment we enter into any village or enter into any place, we see their leader.
Okay.
And they will tell them, give them strict instruction not to come
this
around.
area.
I've never experienced it before. So, but the best thing to do is go and see them, liaise with them. Once they have seen your farm, they will not even want to. They can pass through the front. They will just, but they will never touch your farm. And again, finally, having a good relationship with the local head, the Bale, the king, please. Every farmer must have. Once you have that, the person will be able to give them instruction. They will not touch you. And kidnapping, we don't have such cases here. We don't have anything like kidnapping. So that's one. Though I can't say we can stop kidnapping.
Yeah.
But as a person, you want to go into the business or you want to do the business, watch out for any place you are the location you are chosen.
Yeah, the location.
So find out. Be careful and ask questions. Before you buy the land, before you start farming there.
And of course, Nigeria is not as bad as the media is making it look.
Yes, it's not as bad as the way
they portray it. Yes.
I mentioned plant population. Yeah. And that's where most farmers used to make loss. They make that mistake. You know, say the more the population on the field, the more the yield. It's a lie. It's a big lie. You can. Some people are doing 10,000 on 1 acre. Some are doing 13,000. Some are doing more than that. Right. I don't do that. So you can see it's just one drip line and it is one plant each.
So how many did you do?
I did 10,000 for 1.5.
1.5 acres.
Yes. Wow. So, but my 1 acre is 7,000.
Okay.
But what I get on my 7,000, some are getting it on their 10,000. So
imagine.
what I get on my 10,000, some are getting it on their 17,000 population. Wow. So it's not about the volume of the population on the field. It's about the good agronomic practice. If you overpopulate your field now and they are struggling for nutrients, they will not give you what you want.
So plants actually eat.
Yes, they eat.
You are learning.
And they have ears, they have hives. They are also
they communicate.
They communicate. I speak to them.
Wow.
I speak to my crop. You don't shout at your crop. Wow. You don't blame them for not producing well. Okay. They can hear you. They are living things too.
Yeah, of course.
So as you know, based on my own faith,
my
own belief,
you talk to them.
When I come to the farm, I talk to them, and I speak to them.
So what do you tell them?
Actually, I pray to God.
Okay.
And I talk that sometimes I hold the leaves. Sometimes when I see the fruits or the flowers coming out, I carry the flower and like I speak into you.
Okay.
This field, be an example, or I'll just use it as a point of contact to others that give me so number of bags.
Wow.
And they will give me.
Wow.
But I won't just speak. I will do my own assignments as a farmer.
Course.
So I speak to them. They have ears and they can also listen. And they are obeying me. They obey me because I'm their boss.
Yeah, of course. What advice do you have for the youths out there?
As a young person, strive now to gain mastery. Do not rush any process. Take your time, learn, gain mastery, and have someone guiding you. Again, let's stop looking for get rich quick scheme, all this get rich quick. We should stop that. Know what you are doing, go for it, and even if you are not getting the results, don't chicken out, don't run away. Still stay, and before you know, you will start seeing changes. I give every business 4 years, just like I'm going for a degree, a university degree. Give every business 4 years. After 4 years, I'm not making money. Please look for something else. Don't just gather toxic people around you or non-entities. Build good relationship. Have friends. Click that. People you can call and say, hello, I need 500,000 please for my business. They will send it to you immediately. Not a bunch of broke guys and people that don't even know where they're going. That's your clique. You will not make it. You won't move forward. They will just be dragging you back, and you'll be, every one of you will be in a cycle. Even if they don't have the money, I'm not saying you should not start looking for rich people. But people with
knowledge,
value, people that can help your life, that can improve you.
How much did you start your business with?
Before I got into crop production, I started with pig farming. I started with two sows. We call them the female pigs. We call them sow. Okay. Then I don't have any money to feed them. I just said, see, I will survive and I will get this thing done. Wow. So, in fact, I don't have any place to keep them. I kept them in the place where I bought it. Wow. So when I said, come and pick up, I beg, please, I'm coming. So I think I bought both of them 45,000 then. The pigs gave birth and got so good I was able to get rent. I had not even built the pen. I rented the pen. I rented it 120,000. So, but I started my business with 45K. Okay. My pig business, 45K. I bought 2 sows and gradually I was feeding them. So I rented a space and both of them gave birth. The first one gave me 9 piglets. Wow. Then the other one gave me 6. So I was having 15. Wow. So I had 3 mortalities and left with 12. So, and they were doing well. In fact, they've grown. but all of a sudden swine fever swept them off.
Wow.
And it was a serious one for me. It was a dark moment. I had to bounce back, and now I'm an
Of course. How many acres do you have now that you work on?
Okay, here we have 7 acres. Then for the oil palm, we have 15 acres of oil palm.
Oil palm
across
is
the
also
road,
here?
across the road, the
Across
express.
Wow.
So we have the 15 acres for oil palm, strictly for oil palm and cashew.
Okay.
Then we
have
have the
cashew too?
Yes, we have cashew production
Wow.
plantation there.
Wow.
Oil palm, tenera, cultivar of oil palm, then the cashew, and we have a beehive there too. Cashew attracts bees,
yeah.
so we kept them there for honey production. Then the Mowe farm is 3 acres.
3
the
acres.
Mowe, the Ogun State
one
farm
in
is
Ogun
3
State,
acres.
wow.
We have dwarf pawpaw there, we have pepper there, and we have cucumbers.
Wow.
Per acre. That's just all we have for now.
Wow.
So,
yeah, then just like all these things you said, just like this is a lot. So when you started this cultivating, like how much did you start with?
Okay, for cultivation, I started with 150,000 naira. But then I was not doing it this way.
Okay.
I was doing local cucumbers.
Okay, wow.
So there's this local seed that we used to buy. We buy it. It's always inside the container. I bought it and we don't stake. We just plant it and it will just spread on the floor and it will start growing. That one was not giving me results. So in fact, the money went down. I wasted the money because I have not gathered enough knowledge. So I got another money through one of my friends. I think he gave me 200K then. I was like, okay, before I go into this, let me go and learn this thing better.
You started with just one, like with cucumber?
I started with
with
cucumbers.
Okay, then you expanded
expanding to pepper, dwarf pawpaw, tomato. I call myself the Jagaban of Pawpaw Republic.
The Jagaban of Pawpaw Republic. Why?
Because I supply pawpaw and
very well.
Check my Facebook, you see loads of photos of videos of pawpaw and.
But you don't have any pawpaw here.
No, not here. Not here. Though we are planning to establish an acre there.
Okay, an acre.
Yes,
so when you started, did you buy a land or you started leasing?
I started with leasing.
Okay.
Lease the land.
So how much does it cost?
And to lease, it depends on the person leasing out the location and whatever that is around it. For example, if you are leasing a land that is close to water body or you can have easy access to water, of course that one is always expensive. You can lease around 100K, 70K per year. It depends on the person leasing out and depends on your negotiation skill. In this our own area now, leasing land, it should be around 15-20,000 per acre for 1 year.
So how many workers do you have now?
We have 10 currently on this.
And they are all here?
Yeah,
are they working?
Yes, they are working.
Oh wow, we'd like to also see them as well. So just show us around. Can I help? Let me see the way you're doing it. Bring out one, let me see. See, this one fell off. Okay, this one like this. Oh, see you guys. Very fine. Very nice.
So this is our whole nursery.
Okay, nursery.
The whole started.
Oh wow. Okay.
The nursery bed.
Okay, this is the nursery bed. Wow.
For nursery as well.
Okay.
So here we have onions. You can see
okay.
Onions.
These are onions?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Onion nursery. So
okay.
See the one in the tray.
Okay. So these are onions as well. Come.
These are onions in the tray.
Okay.
By east-west seed. East-west.
Wow.
Onions. These are onions. By east-west seed.
So you will still transplant. Oh wow.
Over there.
Okay.
So before we brought the nursery here.
Okay, this is where you started.
These are we used to raise them. So this is where we start our nursery.
Okay.
So like now we have planted peppers here.
Okay, peppers.
Pepper
Okay.
2 days ago.
Wow.
So very soon we'll begin to see it germinate.
Okay.
So there are reasons why we elevated the nursery. We cannot drop on the floor like the other one there.
Okay.
Look at the nets. They're not ordinary nets.
Oh wow.
They are treated nets, shaded nets.
Wow.
Insects cannot really penetrate them. In fact, it's guarding against sunlight as well.
Okay.
So it's actually a greenhouse net.
Wow.
So this is how we do our nursery. You can see the top as well. So these are the nylons for the seed.
Okay.
We also have
this one.
The numbers of seed we have planted.
Okay.
So I think this is the cucumber seed.
Okay, this one.
East-west seed.
Okay.
So this is just the nursery. So we are trying to make this the other one there like this as well.
Oh wow.
So we are still working on it.
Okay.
When we are done, we do the stand on it like this. Then we can raise our seedlings. So this is the nursery tray. We use the potting soil. Potting soil as our grow media. So just mix it with some input and we pour in the tray. Then put the seed. You can see some of the seed.
Okay.
On it. So after a few days now, it begins to grow.
Wow.
Okay, let's check this as well.
Okay.
You can see the nets.
Okay.
These are reservoir. Water reservoir.
Water?
Yeah, we have 2 reservoirs.
Okay.
And these are 10,000 liters
Wow.
capacity.
Wow.
So from here we serve, the bowl will service from the bowl out from the reservoir
To the plant.
To the field.
Oh, wow. Wow, you have a lot of cucumbers here.
Yeah, these are waste.
Wow. It's even waste. Look at the way he said these are waste. Oh my God, farmers, all this hunger, you know they touch you now. You know they touch you at all.
What is it called? Big farmers can actually come and pack them in their place.
Well, we'll just walk small and go back because you guys, we cannot, I know that we cannot probably walk around this farm because it's much. It's much, you guys.
Bell pepper. Bell pepper.
Okay, these are bell pepper. Is it red or green?
Green.
Green. For fried rice.
Yes,
Bell pepper for fried rice, the green one. Wow.
It starts from there.
But it's still coming up. You don't have a the one.
No, it has not started.
Okay, okay.
It has started 2 weeks ago.
So since you are farming all season, that means you can actually be eating corn in December and January. Anytime you want. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow, so sweet. So you guys, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. That will be all for this video because we do not want to give out all the information because of the training. Okay, do well to contact him if you need anything, if you want him to supply you, if you want to train, if you want him to coach you, to mentor you or anything, just contact him. His number and Instagram handle and social media handle will be written on the screen for you to reach out to him however you want. Okay, so I do hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. I will not even say I don't want it to be too lengthy because I know it is already lengthy. So please give this video a thumbs up, share this video, leave a nice comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye. I love you guys. Bye.